People, deluded, I'm back again. Now, the Youth League is a competition I like because I know it's typically under 19, so like you're seeing with Jay Lopez of Lyon, Ajax threw in a couple. There's a couple 15-year-olds that get a look in. I think the rules allow for 20-year-olds as well. So on top of it basically being Champions League tournament football, there's different age groups and different development rates, and it's a good test away from their domestic leagues, especially for the English clubs. Maybe not so the Spanish clubs because they play in competitive leagues and stuff against grown men and things, but you get the point. I've been impressed. The team in the youth league that's impressed me the most has been, they're actually out now. They lost to Barcelona, but it's Lyon. I feel Lyon got some very good players. They've got Hamza Raffia. They got Jay Lopez, a 15-year-old that come off the bench. They've got Kakare. They've got several players in it, very good players in it. But Barcelona equally, they've got Collado, who I came above him actually just watching him for Barcelona B, but he's actually been playing in this competition. I think he's 18, 19, 20, but I'm so sure he's been playing since 15. So if he is 18, 19, 20, that's for about 3 or so years. I think Collado is one of them. If I was a German club, I'd try and tempt him to come. But whether it's Collado, whether it's Ricky Peak, Barca have some Medina now for me anyways. Some great young players, man. And two players I got a lot of time for is the one that I like a lot, and Barca actually did very well to keep him because Chelsea and City were almost trying to kill for him. Moriba. Now, I think he's of African descent. I think it's Senegal. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It could be Mali. I'm unsure of that. I can't remember it. But he's Spanish youth, Donny. I like him a lot, man. He's got the technical abilities. He's good under pressure, as you would be in a Barcelona player. Good when pressed on the ball. Good under pressure. Good range of passing. Good at dribbling and bringing the ball up the pitch. Good link-up play in the final third. Obviously, he's still 16, so there's a lot of rough edges. But I like him a lot, man. It's easy to see the Pogba and Yaya Toure comparisons. He's got good physical size as well and able to hold off the ball. And he's only 16 and he's standing out for me against 18, 19-year-olds and people like that. Distributes the ball very well, man. Good forward runs. I got a lot of time for him, man. It's difficult to make it at Barcelona. We've been here before and we'll be here again with several Barcelona talents. As you should. It's Barcelona. It's footballing pinnacle. It's the university of football, essentially. So it remains to be seen. But right now he's doing all the positive signs, man. And he impressed me against Spurs. He impressed me against, Hertha Berlin when Nets was playing, the young 15-year-old on their side. But yeah, he's a baller. And he impressed me as well, but to a lesser extent, admittedly, would be Fati. Now, I saw him playing left wing. He really got my eye against Hertha Berlin. He's positive. He's direct. He's cool with his back to goal from wide positions. He can mix it up. He can play it short. He can run into space. He can come inside, dribble outside. Still rough. Still needs to refine himself. At times, I don't think he necessarily makes the right decision, but he's all right, man. It's tough to make it at Barcelona in any position, especially the wide area, so it remains to be seen. But as a 16-year-old, for me, he's doing all the right things. Both of them are. So yeah, I'd probably say these two, Ricky Peak, Xavi Simmons. There's obviously a couple at Collado. They'd probably be the Barcelona talents that I like the most in it. And there's a lot at Barcelona. I mean, being able to ball is a minimum requirement for playing for Barcelona. Like I said, it's the footballing university of sorts. Yeah, they're two players I've got a lot of time for. So, yeah, there's really not much more to say on that. I'm just talking about my findings, really. People, DG.